own business. Amy Listerich will bring you tips and advice from themselves and other entrepreneurs that will help you get started. Have you already started your own business? Then call in and share your story to help other entrepreneurs. That's the Entrepreneur Opportunity Hour, every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. right here on Tan Talk Radio Network. If you have questions about health insurance, just ask Angela. Now, here she is.
Thank you, Bobby, and hello, Tan Talk listeners. Welcome back to the Just Ask Angela show, broadcasting live from beautiful Clearwater, Florida. We broadcast every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on AM and FM stations. Well, I don't know about all of our listeners, but I'm absolutely loving this change in weather. What an amazing change so early in the fall season for us Floridians. All right, so I want to first start off with saying if anyone has any questions during the show, to please feel free to call in about Medicare, health insurance, or life insurance. You can call into the show at 727-441-3000. Again, the phone number is 727-441-3000. Or you can always feel free to reach me after the show and any day of the week at 800-973-1024. Or the easiest is probably just go to AngelaJustAskAngela.com. So to start off, during our show last week, I went over my background with the listeners, but I'd like to briefly review my background for those who were tuned in last week. Just briefly, again, I've been licensed for almost 22 years. I love what I do because I love helping my clients navigate their way through the sometimes confusing health insurance and Medicare markets. The motto for my agency, Just Ask Angela and our advisors, is Insurance Solutions Simplified. Excuse me, that's a tongue twister there. I take pride in explaining plan options to my clients, and I don't recommend a plan to my clients without thoroughly explaining the benefits of the plan. In addition to myself, I have a team of other agents on my team, and we all work together on complex cases as well as we work individually with our individual clients. Well, again, we understand there is a lot to learn about the health insurance marketplace, and we love teaching our clients how to understand the plans they're purchasing. After all, deciding on a health insurance plan is a major decision, which could have financial consequences if not properly chosen. As the owner of my agency, Just Ask Angela and Guard Advisors, I am licensed with nearly all the major carriers, not only in the Tampa Bay area, but over 15 states nationwide. So if you have any friends or relatives outside of our listening area and are already licensed in their state, I can easily add their state to my license portfolio within a matter of days. So please feel free to refer me to your friends and relatives around the country. My team and I are always available to help our clients and referrals with no obligation quotes. So one of the topics we're going to discuss today, which I did briefly review last week, was the need to conduct an annual policy review with your Medicare Advantage plans with your agent. It's very important that you do this on a yearly basis because the Medicare Advantage plans can change year to year. For example, insurance companies can add benefits, they can take away benefits, they can increase benefits, and they can also decrease benefits. So this is why it's so important to conduct an annual review with your agent. So I'm going to briefly go over some of the reasons that you need to conduct a review with your agent. And I've compiled a list of questions, and I can actually forward you if you would like. Just shoot me an email on my website, JustAskAngela.com, and I can forward you this checklist. So if you're already enrolled in a Medicare plan or a Part D prescription drug plan, you'll receive what's called an annual notice of changes, an ANOC, usually in the month of September, that details all the changes to your plan and the coverage and the health care costs for the upcoming policy year. Again, if you need help understanding your AOC, go to justaskangela.com and fill out the form or the questionnaire, and we'll be happy to call you back. So below are some of the important considerations and questions to ask yourself as you review your ANOC. These thought starters should help you determine whether or not it's time to look for a new Medicare plan during the upcoming AEP, which we are currently in right now, and I also spoke about it on last week's show. So one of the things that you're going to want to always look at is the cost. Did your premium go up this year? Have your co-payments on your prescriptions changed? Have your co-payments gone up? Have they gone down? And also, importantly, has your health changed? Because if there's any changes to your health, that is an important aspect of your plan that you need to review with your agent. And the reason is you might qualify for additional benefits on your Medicare Advantage plan if your health has changed. There are what's called special needs plans, which we can go on to later on during the show. And that's going to help to cover chronic conditions, such as people who might be diabetic, have a heart condition, etc. You also need to look and see if your co-payments have changed for your primary care physician visits, your specialist visits, and again, your prescriptions and your hospital stays. So sometimes what happens with the plans is that they'll change the amount of money that you actually pay out of pocket per day for the hospital. While Medicare, your Medicare Advantage plans cover a considerable amount of your hospital stays, you typically do have a small copay that you need to make and pay for each day you're in the hospital. All right, so also, does your current plan have important money-saving benefits like over-the-counter allowances for everyday items such as toothpaste and aspirin, sometimes Band-Aids, Neosporin, things like that? Does your plan include transportation to help you get to and from your doctor's appointments and your pharmacies? Now, also, there's some great benefits I believe I mentioned last week called Papa Pals that are being implemented into a lot of Medicare Advantage plans. And those are going to help with everyday household help, like doing chores, doing laundry, meal prep, running errands for you. It's a great service that's been implemented again in a lot of the Medicare Advantage plans. And I think I'm going to stop here, Bobby, because we're actually going to go to break and we'll come back and discuss more about the benefits. Back to you, Bobby. The Medicare market? Are you confused about the different options between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans? If so, I can help. I take the confusion out of the process of picking a plan and help my clients pick a plan based on their needs and budget. Go to www.justaskangela.com or call me at 800-973-1014. Or again, go to justaskangela.com. Are you confused about all the Medicare enrollment periods, OEP, AEP, IEP? If so, I have great news for you. At justaskangela.com, and our advisors will take the guesswork out of the different plan options, the different enrollment periods, and how we can best serve you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free 800-973-1014. Do you have questions about the 2023 open enrollment for the marketplace, also known as Obamacare? Well, great news, I can help you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free 800-973-1014. Great news for the 2022-2023 open enrollment has been extended from November 1st to January 15th. Again, go to justaskangela.com for any questions. Are you turning 65 and new to Medicare? If so, you have numerous options which can be confusing. At Just Ask Angela, we take the guesswork and confusion out of the decision process and help you choose a plan that meets not only your
listeners. All right, we're going to go back into talking about the changes in coverage on your AMOC for your Medicare Advantage plans. So one of the topics is, have you started using any new services in the last 12 months since your new plan started back in January, such as physical therapy, seeing a mental health professional, etc.? You know, if, for example, you're seeing a physical therapist, maybe you're seeing them once a month, but you might need to increase to 2 or 4 times a month. These are all benefits that you might need to change plans to get an increased level of coverage for. And again, you need those services to be covered at the same level or a higher level. And does your current plan, include adequate coverage for important benefits like dental, vision, hearing? For those who were listening in last week, we had a caller call in, and I actually was speaking with him about his Medicare Advantage plan that he's had for almost 5 years, and his plan does not have dental coverage. So I highly recommended to him that he reach out to his agent and discuss getting a new Medicare Advantage plan this year, which will go into effect January 1st, that will give him some great, robust dental benefits. Now, does your current plan also give you the freedom to choose your doctor and specialist without a referral? Typically with HMO plans, as most people know, you do need a referral for a specialist, but sometimes you don't, again, depending on your plan. With PPO plans, obviously, those do offer you the most amount of coverage and options when going to any primary doctor or specialist. And does your current plan, this is very important, does your current plan allow you to travel outside of state? Now, with any Medicare plan and Medicare Advantage plan especially, even if it is an HMO plan, you do have coverage if it is on an emergency basis only, on, again, the HMOs out of state. The PPOs, you should have coverage, but again, check with your insurance carrier to verify your out-of-state coverage. You know, a lot of my clients are obviously retired, so they do travel out of state quite often. So that is one very important aspect of their plans that we do review on a regular basis, and especially every year. And do you have a plan that is going to also give you your preferred primary care doctor? Again, these plans are changing every year, so your current plan might not cover your current primary care physician, your preferred hospitals, and your preferred specialists. So again, these are all important aspects to review with your agent on an annual basis. And unfortunately, because of all the changes with the insurance companies, some larger practices will go through that, literally their entire practice will leave one insurance company and just only accept another one. So again, important question to check not only with your insurance company, but your doctors every year to ask them if they know if they've had any plan changes. All right. Now, here's some other important topics to discuss. Has your deductible gone up for your drug plan? Most Medicare Advantage plans do not have a drug prescription deductible, but some do. So if you're obviously on a limited budget, or for anyone for that matter, you should check to see if your drug deductible has increased. And also, again, have there been any changes to your prescription coverage? If you're on a very expensive medication, sometimes the insurance companies might not cover it from one year to another. So again, another important topic to discuss. Now, also, if you are on numerous medications, you need to check and make sure that your medications are on the same tier levels that we were last year. And I'm sure most of our listeners do understand the difference in the drug tier levels. And also, another question regarding medications is your preferred pharmacy still included in your plan's network for the 2023 year? Also, have you added any new prescriptions to your list this year? I, again, have a lot of clients who take very expensive medications. Some are new for 2022, so going into 2023, we need to make sure what their out-of-pocket expense is going to be with those higher cost medications. And again, is the copay still going to be the same moving into 2023 on those medications, especially, again, the higher cost ones? And then, also, the bottom line assessment is, does your current plan still fit your needs? And as you ask yourself these questions, and especially if you answer no to the last one, you may find it's time to start thinking about choosing a different Medicare Advantage plan that better fits your needs and your budget. Again, just go to justaskangela.com. We're always here to help. So another topic that I want to go over is CMS is going through and is actually changing some of their fee schedules and how it's going to affect you for 2023. And CMS is the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. In case my listeners don't know what CMS stands for, that's what it stands for. And one of the changes is going to be telehealth. For a lot of you who know what telehealth is a very convenient way of talking to your doctor, either just on the phone or you can have a virtual face-to-face on your cell phone consultation with your doctors in the comfort of your own home. Telehealth services have become very, very popular, especially since COVID, because a lot of people, they don't want to leave the comfort of their home if it's something, very simple they know that they can consult with their doctor for. So telehealth is a free service with the majority of all plans, both on the Medicare market and the under 65 health market. Those telehealth services are included for free for the major majority of plans. So I always encourage my clients, if you know it's something you might just want to discuss with your doctor over the phone, use your telehealth visits instead of having to leave home and maybe spend a few hours at the doctor's office. So that's another advantage to that as well. Some other topics that CMS is now going into 2023 is that their fee schedule has changed a little bit, and that doesn't deal directly with you. What that deals with is directly is with your providers, your doctors, your hospitals, your lab facilities, etc. Those do change periodically, every year. And usually what ends up happening is some of the providers end up getting actually reimbursed more from Medicare, which I know a lot of providers are very happy about that. Now we are going to talk next about, if I can scroll down here, I'm so sorry, my notes are going fast here. I want to switch gears. I did have a wonderful meeting this morning with a gentleman who actually happens to be a friend of my late father's, and he just does a tremendous amount of work for our veterans at the VA. Mark, I'd like to thank you for your time this morning, and I will not mention your last name on air without your permission, but he has been just, again, a tremendous help. He was a tremendous help to my father. My dad was actually a helicopter pilot in the Vietnam War in the Marine Corps. He actually flew 694 missions without injury. So my dad was fearless, to say the least, and I miss him daily every day. So not only will I like to, thank my dad in heaven for his service, but thank you to all of our veterans around the United States who so selflessly give their service to our country. I know you're probably not told often enough, but know that you are very, very much loved and respected. So one of the questions that, and I did discuss this a little bit this morning with Mark, is, and a lot of veterans are unsure about this, is if they can have VA coverage and a Medicare Advantage plan. And the answer is yes. If you have other forms of health care coverage, like a private insurance plan, Medicare, Medicaid, or TRICARE, you can use VA benefits in conjunction with these other plans. Now, one other question that I get is, what Medicare plan is typically best for veterans, and which plan might be a good fit for me? Now, while the veterans are receiving VA health benefits, they might want to consider a Medicare Advantage plan with or without a prescription drug plan. It just depends on whether or not they get their prescriptions covered at the VA. And these plans offer most of the same benefits as the Medicare Advantage Patriot Plan, and also give you access to care and services your benefits at the VA might not cover. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the great benefits of Medicare working in conjunction with the VA. And again, we'll just go over briefly that Medicare is a federal program that provides health coverage for adults with disabilities. If you have VA benefits due to your military service, you may be wondering if it's worth signing up for a Medicare plan when you already have access to care at VA facilities. For many veterans, Medicare offers an extra level of protection against high out-of-pocket medical costs. Medicare coverage can also give you more flexibility when choosing doctors and hospitals that provide your care. The following guide is going to explain how Medicare works with your VA benefits. I've got to keep an eye on the time here, Bobby. How the VA healthcare and Medicare can work together. It is again possible to have VA and Medicare benefits at the same time. Having both types of coverage is helpful if you need specialized care. Like, for example, my dad had VA coverage. He was 100% disabled, but he also had Medicare, and he had a Medicare supplement, so he was able to see his neurologist, who he had gone to for almost 30 years and wanted to keep that relationship outside of the VA. So he was obviously able to get that care, having a Medicare plan individually on his own. So again, even if you have a condition that is not connected to military service, or if you want to use non-VA providers, it's always a good idea to check into getting a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, because the VA assigns each beneficiary to a priority group that determines how much you'll pay for services, having Medicare is especially helpful if you're in one of the lower priority groups with higher out-of-pocket costs. If you need help deciding when to enroll in Medicare, your VA benefits pay for VA authorized services, and Medicare pays for Medicare covered services. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to talk more about VA benefits and Medicare. Thank you, Bobby. Are you turning 65 and new to Medicare? If so, you have numerous options which can be confusing. At Just Ask Angela, we take the guesswork and confusion out of the decision process and help you choose a plan that meets not only your needs, but your budget. Call now for a no-obligation quote, 800-973-1014, or again, go to justaskangela.com. Do you have questions about the 2023 open enrollment for the marketplace, also known as Obamacare? Well, great news, I can help you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free, 800-973-1014. Great news for the 2022-2023 open enrollment has been extended from November 1st to January 15th. Again, go to justaskangela.com for any questions. Are you confused about all of the Medicare enrollment periods, OEP, AEP, IEP? If so, I have great news for you. At justaskangela.com, and our advisors will take the guesswork out of the different plan options, the different enrollment periods, and how we can best serve you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free, 800-973-1014. Do you need help navigating the Medicare market? Are you confused about the different options between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans? If so, I can help. I take the confusion out of the process of picking a plan and help my clients pick a plan based on their needs and budget. Go to www.justaskangela.com or call me at 800-973-1014. Or again, go to justaskangela.com. listeners, and welcome back. All right, now we're going to talk about the VA benefits and Medicare Part A and how they work together. Medicare Part A covers the care you receive in an inpatient facility, such as a hospital or nursing center or nursing home. Services covered include nursing care, laboratory tests, x-rays, and surgical procedures. Because VA benefits and Medicare benefits are separate, you should enroll in a Medicare Part A plan if there's any chance you'll ever need to go to a non-VA facility for inpatient care. If you go to a non-VA facility and don't have Medicare or some other type of benefits of insurance, your VA benefits may not cover your stay. Enrolling in Medicare Part A ensures you have coverage for ailments not connected to your military service. Many veterans qualify for premium-free Part A. And again, as I discussed last week, all Americans who are U.S. citizens who have paid in 40 quarters or 10 years into the Social Security system automatically receive Part A for free. And again, that there are certain circumstances, but again, the majority of Americans do qualify for free. Now, you also may qualify for assistance from Medicare Part B premiums. Now we're going to talk a little bit about VA benefits and Medicare Part B. Medicare Part B covers preventative and medically necessary services, including ambulance services, doctor services, durable medical equipment, clinical research, and mental health treatment. You should enroll in Medicare Part B also to ensure you have adequate coverage for your health care needs, whether they're service-connected or otherwise. Should you ever lose some of your VA benefits or your VA benefits don't cover everything you need, you'll be able to use Medicare Part B instead of paying 100% of the expenses out of your own pocket. Although Medicare Part B has a monthly premium of right now in 2022 of $170.10, that is going down in 2023, and an annual deductible of $233 in 2022, it's well worth it if it helps you avoid high out-of-pocket expenses. It's wise to enroll in Part B during your initial enrollment period unless you have other sponsored coverage or what's called creditable coverage. You may incur late penalties if you wait to enroll after your enrollment period. You must be enrolled in Part A and B if you want TRICARE for life also. Now we're going to talk about VA benefits and Medicare Part C. Medicare Part C, which is also known as the Medicare Advantage plans, combine the benefits of Medicare Part A, Part B, and in most cases, Part D prescription drug coverage. They combine it into, as I like to say, one neat little package in one plan, which is offered by a private health insurance company instead of the federal government. As an alternative way to receive your Medicare benefits, all Medicare Advantage plans must offer the same level of coverage as original Medicare. Some insurers offer additional services, which we discussed last week, which I definitely want to go over again because these are such great additional benefits. But some of the carriers also offer dental, vision, hearing, silver sneakers, which is the workout, gym membership. Some of them offer over-the-counter benefits, grocery card, etc. There's just a lot of great benefits built into the Medicare Advantage plans. Now, enrolling in Medicare Part C can also help reduce your out-of-pocket medical expenses by covering services that are not covered by your VA benefits. You must be enrolled in Medicare Part A and B to join a Medicare Advantage plan. Again, that's all information that I can help you with if you go to justaskangela.com or call me toll-free 800-973-1014. Again, go to justaskangela.com. Now, you are responsible, again, for your Part B monthly premiums, but will likely have access to zero-premium Medicare Advantage plans that include drug coverage. Medicare Advantage plans Medicare from in-network providers to keep your costs as low as possible. All plans have an out-of-pocket maximum for Medicare-covered services. With original Medicare, there is no limit on what you may spend for your portion of expenses. Of course, if you don't have a supplement plan, that's applicable. Now we're going to talk about VA benefits and Medicare Part D. And again, Medicare Part D is in David, is drug coverage. Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage, whether as a standalone plan or a Medicare Advantage plan with drug coverage, covers at least 2 prescription medications per drug category. Because VA coverage applies only to prescriptions filled at a VA pharmacy or other VA facility, enrolling in Medicare Part D is always a great idea if you don't live near a VA pharmacy or you want more flexibility in choosing a pharmacy. And depending on the plan you select, Medicare Part D may also cover a wide variety of medications, often with a lower copayment. If you live near a VA pharmacy and don't mind going there to pick up your prescriptions, you may not need to enroll in a Medicare Part D plan. Your VA drug benefit counts as what's called creditable coverage for Medicare Part D purposes. So if you decide to defer enrollment in Part D, you will not incur a late enrollment penalty charge if you join Medicare drug plan at a later time. And we're about ready to go to commercial break again, so Bobby, I'll see you back in a few minutes, listeners. Are you confused about all of the Medicare enrollment periods, OEP, AEP, IEP? If so, I have great news for you. At justaskangela.com, one of our advisors will take the guesswork out of the different plan options, the different enrollment periods, and how we can best serve you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free 800-973-1014. Are you turning 65 and new to Medicare? If so, you have numerous options which can be confusing. At Just Ask Angela, we take the guesswork and confusion out of the decision process and help you choose a plan that meets not only your needs, but your budget. Call now for a no-obligation quote, 800-973-1014, or again, go to justaskangela.com. Do you need help navigating the Medicare market? Are you confused about the different options between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans? If so, I can help. I take the confusion out of the process of picking a plan and help my clients pick a plan based on their needs and budget. Go to www.justaskangela.com or call me at 800-973-1014. Or again, go to justaskangela.com. Do you have questions about the 2023 open enrollment for the marketplace, also known as Obamacare? Well, great news, I can help you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free, 800-973-1014. Great news for the 2022-2023 open enrollment has been extended from November 1st to January 15th. Again, go to justaskangela.com for any questions. Welcome back, listeners, to the Just Ask Angela talk show on TAN Talk Radio. Again, if you have an any questions, feel free to call us live. The number is 727-441-3000. Again, that's 727-441-3000. So we're going to talk a little bit quickly about the VA benefits and Medigap. Now, Medigap, which a lot of people probably know is also known as Medicare Supplemental Insurance, that covers copays, coinsurance, and most deductibles for services covered by Original Medicare. To purchase one of these plans, you must be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. You cannot have a Medicare Advantage plan and a Medigap policy at the same time, basically because of the benefits that they both offer. You should consider a Medigap plan if there's a chance you'll need care at a non-VA facility, as your VA benefits only cover services through VA providers. If you need to visit a non-VA hospital or clinic, you'll be able to use your original Medicare benefits, and Medigap will pay its share of the remaining costs, which is typically about a 20% cost. Original Medicare covers 80% of your Part A and Part B expenses, and then the Medigap or the supplement covers the other 20% not covered by Medicare. Next week, what I'd like to do on the show, and I can post this worksheet on my website, is I'm going to post a worksheet, which I actually went over with Lola, who's the owner of the radio station, and I explained very easy terms of her, the difference in Original Medicare and then Medicare Advantage plans. So again, I'll post that on my website, justaskangela.com, for any listeners who would like to participate in that next week. So again, we'll go back to the Medigap. So then the Medigap will pay its share of that remaining 20%, leaving you with fewer unpredictable out-of-pocket medical expenses. You will pay a monthly premium for your Medigap plan. So you'll pay a premium on Original Medicare for the Medigap plan and then your Part B. Now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about how TRICARE works with Medicare. TRICARE provides health coverage for members of the military, their family members, and retired service members. The program also includes dental plans, prescription drug plans, and special programs for enrollees with certain medical conditions. If you qualify for Medicare, you can use your TRICARE benefits along with your Medicare benefits to reduce your out-of-pocket expenses. I'm sorry, I'm going back on the wrong page here. So TRICARE, if you have TRICARE for life, for example, Medicare acts as the primary payer, and then TRICARE is your second payer. So again, in most cases, TRICARE is your secondary payer. However, if you have some other type of insurance, TRICARE won't pay anything towards your health care costs until claims have been submitted to Medicare and your other insurance company. So using that example, TRICARE is the third payer. If you want coverage through TRICARE for life, you must have Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B, and TRICARE for life acts as a supplement to Medicare and covers your Medicare cost sharing. Now, TRICARE pharmacy benefits cover a wide range of prescription medications as long as each drug is approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. Your provider must also prescribe each medication in accordance with the good medical practice and established standards of quality for the drug to be covered by TRICARE. Therefore, you may not need a Medicare Part D, again, that's the prescription drug plan. However, if you meet certain financial criteria, you may qualify for help with paying for your Medicare Part D premiums and drug costs. And again, those are the what's called the dual eligible or special needs plans, which we can talk more about next week. So with TRICARE Prime, it's possible to have Medicare Part B without having Part A coverage. You may also want to consider purchasing a Medigap plan, as Medigap covers some of the costs not covered by Original Medicare, such as copays and coinsurance. Having TRICARE Standard or Prime, Original Medicare, and a Medicare Gap plan can help reduce your out-of-pocket expenses if you need ongoing care for a chronic illness. And understanding more about TRICARE and Medicare benefits, again, please go to justaskangela.com or feel free to call into the show 727-441-3000. Now, we're going to talk real quick about how to enroll in Medicare. Now, I know I've kind of talked about a lot of subjects today, but we're going to talk just again about Medicare. Now, Medicare is completely separate from your VA benefits, so you will need to sign up for Medicare when you become eligible. And again, that's either at the age of 65, which is 3 months before your birthday, 3 months after, you have that 7-month period, and including the month of your birthday to sign up. And there are certain health conditions that allow you to sign up for Medicare if you're under 65. Now, you may also qualify for VA benefits if you served in the active military, Air Force, or Naval service and received an honorable discharge. You may be eligible for Medicare, again, if you're at least 65 years old and have worked 10 years during which you paid Medicare taxes. Again, 10 years or 40 quarters. To make it easier to understand, we'll just say 10 years. You have the option to buy Medicare Part A if you don't meet the 10-year requirement standard. And that's something, again, we can talk about also. But typically, most people in the United States have worked their 10 years, so hopefully they'll qualify for Part A for free. Medicare is also available to younger people with disabilities. You're eligible for both VA healthcare and Medicare when you meet the eligibility criteria for both programs. So, again, can veterans enroll in Medicare? Again, if you're receiving Social Security benefits at least 4 months before you turn 65, you'll automatically be enrolled in Medicare's Part A and Part B. If your birthday is the first of the month, Medicare coverage starts on the first day of the previous month. Otherwise, your coverage starts the first day of the month that you turn 65. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break here. Thank you. The Medicare market? Are you confused about the different options between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans? If so, I can help. I take the confusion out of the process of picking a plan and help my clients pick a plan based on their needs and budget. Go to www.justaskangela.com or call me at 800-973-1014. Or again, go to justaskangela.com. Are you turning 65 and new to Medicare? If so, you have numerous options which can be confusing. At Just Ask Angela, we take the guesswork and confusion out of the decision process and help you choose a plan that meets not only your needs, but your budget. Call now for a no-obligation quote, 800-973-1014, or again, go to justaskangela.com. Do you have questions about the 2023 open enrollment for the marketplace, also known as Obamacare? Well, great news, I can help you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free, 800-973-1014. Great news for the 2022-2023 open enrollment has been extended from November 1st to January 15th. Again, go to justaskangela.com for any questions. Are you confused about all of the Medicare enrollment periods, OEP, AEP, IEP? Well, if so, I have great news for you. At justaskangela.com, one of our advisors will take the guesswork out of the different plan options, the different enrollment periods, and how we can best serve you. Go to justaskangela.com or call us toll-free, 800-973-1014. veterans can enroll in Medicare, and then we're going to close out our show with this topic because there are so many other points I wanted to cover today, but I ran out of time. So, again, can veterans enroll in Medicare? Yes, the answer is yes. If you are receiving Social Security benefits at least 4 months before you turn 65, you'll automatically be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B. If your birthday is the first day of the month, Medicare coverage starts on the first day of the previous month of your birthday. Otherwise, your coverage starts the first day of the month that you turn 65. So, for example, my birthday is April 24th, so my coverage would start April the 1st. Anyway, all right, so if you won't receive Social Security benefits for at least 4 months before you turn 65, then you will not automatically get enrolled in your Medicare Part A and Part B, and you'll have to enroll on your own, which is very simple. You just call the Social Security office. You don't even need to go down. You can call them directly, and they will activate your Part A and Part B effective the first of your birth month. And then also, if you have private insurance or some other type of health coverage, which is again considered creditable coverage, you may want to enroll in Medicare to expand your coverage and possibly reduce your out-of-pocket medical expenses. When you turn 65, you should enroll in Medicare Part A if you are eligible, again, based on the 10 quarters or 10 years of taxable work history. And if you or your spouse are covered by a current employer group health plan, you may defer your Part B coverage without incurring late enrollment penalties or delayed coverage in the future. So again, you can always enroll in your Part A, which is free if you have your 10 years, and your Part A, you do pay Part B, you do pay a premium for. But if you do have that creditable coverage through your job or your spouse's job, you can delay your Part B if you want to without incurring a penalty. But you must make sure that you do have what's called creditable coverage. Otherwise, you can incur a penalty for the rest of your life, which we don't want you to do. And when should you enroll in Medicare? Again, we'll go over that briefly. If you're eligible for Medicare due to your age, you can enroll during your initial enrollment period, which is called your IEP, which, as I explained, is a 7-month period starting 3 months before your 65th birthday and ending 3 months after your birth month. The date you apply for coverage determines when your Medicare coverage begins. If you apply during the first 3 months of your IEP, your coverage will go into effect on the first of the month that you turn 65. Again, using me, my coverage would go into effect April the 1st. If you wait until the end of your IEP, which is that 3 months after your birthday, you will not have Medicare coverage until the 3rd month after you enroll. So if you miss your IEP, you'll have to wait until the next general enrollment period to enroll, which can delay coverage significantly. The GEP is open from January 1st to March 31st. So if you miss that time period of those 7 months, that's why they give you so long, you might have to wait a long time before you can get your coverage, your Medicare coverage, and for it to start. Now, there are certain circumstances that you can enroll for or qualify for what's called a special enrollment period. And unfortunately, I do believe, and I haven't seen it yet, but I do believe due to the hurricane and down in southwest Florida, they are going to go ahead and allow those folks down there to have a special enrollment period. But again, don't quote me on that. I haven't received news of it yet. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to close out today. We're going to close a couple minutes early because I do have several other topics, like I said, that I wanted to discuss, but we don't have enough time for it. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to call myself or one of the agents on my team. Our toll-free number is 800-973-1014. Again, 800-973-1014. Or you can go to Just Ask Angela, JUSTASKANGELA JustAskAngela.com. JustAskAngela.com. Thank you, TAN Talk listeners, for spending some time with me today. I look forward to hearing from you all next week.
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Big City,
FM 102.3,
WZHR, Zephyrhills,
FM 104.3.
Wesley.
CBS News on the hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. President Biden is tapping another 15 million barrels from the nation's oil reserves to keep gas prices in check.
With our announcement today, we're going to continue to stabilize markets and decrease the prices at a time when the actions of other countries have caused such volatility.
The move comes less than 3 weeks before midterms. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
It is an issue. It's a political issue right now for voters as they're voting early or getting ready to vote. And they're trying to demonstrate presidential action this week to help short things up for congressional Democrats across the country.
Russia's now destroyed 30% of the infrastructure in Ukraine, leaving people there in the bitter cold. But CBS's Holly Williams tells us they're resilient. They've put up a stunning resistance to Russia's invasion. The latest attacks don't seem to have broken their spirit. I'd rather sit in the cold with no water and electricity, laughed this woman, than be in Russia. As the temperature drops here at home, there are new concerns about COVID.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is worried about another COVID surge as we head into winter.
I just know that we still have a significant problem, the ongoing outbreak that we have, as well as the threat as we get into the late fall and the early winter.
Fauci is concerned new COVID subvariants could be resistant to current vaccines and treatments. He made the comments in an interview on the CBS News streaming network. Include the CBS News.
In New York, temporary shelters been set up for migrants. The humanitarian relief center on Randall's Island has hundreds of cots, a laundry room, a cafeteria, and a recreation center. Dr. Ted Long with NYC Health and Hospital says
They offer you food, snacks, water.
the city's plan is to house the migrants there for a few days before moving them to other locations. Allison Keyes, CBS News. A woman's been busted for a sting operation involving beehives in Massachusetts.
A 55-year-old Massachusetts woman is accused of trying to intimidate officers in the town of Longmeadow who were trying to enforce an eviction order. She's facing several charges of assault with a dangerous weapon. Some of the officers at the scene were allergic to bees. Steve Fetterman, CBS News.
An Iranian climber who competed without a headscarf got a hero's welcome today. KCBS's Vicki Barker. Chanting her name, hailed as a heroine. Hundreds of men and women waited outside the airport terminal to welcome former airline Rakabi home, clearly unconvinced by Rakabi's statement that her hijab had fallen off by mistake as she competed. Some of the women greeting her weren't wearing headscarves. Other women have been killed over the dress code violation in Iran. The Dow lost about 100 points today. This is CBS News.
If you need to hire, you need Indeed, because Indeed's all-in-one hiring solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how. Tell
877-510-7622. Call today. Your Network 100 program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Plain Talk Radio Network.
Dallas and Tampa Bay, Senior Voice America Radio, a unique morning variety program delivering the latest commentary on politics by hosts and political analysts, Tim Rice, and the up-to-minute happenings of Wall Street, beyond politics and finance, they scale